14 years, Mathas has been leading his small county of Ormond. And over those 14 years, he has had his rivalries, but most importantly, his friendships, creating an alliance that lasted a lifetime, and another that brought in an entire country to his chiefdom. And in those 14 years, Chieftain Mathas has become High Chieftain Mathas, with many children to his name, for he is one who has bared many. And now, he rules over Munster, a larger piece of land as Ireland itself, while still heavily fragmented. He seeks to unify, for even the one that he attempted to befriend of a different religion in Norse culture refuses. And it's that particular leader he feels he must steel himself against. Welcome back to Crusader Kings III, everybody. And as I said, that's kind of how I see High Chieftain Mathas right now. He's patient, but he's ambitious. And in that ambition, he truly wishes to unify Ireland against a common foe that he didn't want to. This wasn't what he wanted to do, but this guy here, while he likes us nine, Ivor the Boneless has taken some land from us, is at war with other pieces of Ireland. And while he may be keeping us at kind of an arm's length right now, it's only a matter of time before Ivor the Boneless turns his deadly gaze toward us. And Mathas, and Mathas, being more of a diplomatic person, has decided to befriend others while trying to destabilize by whispering words into those close to Ivar, as well as sliding some coin, his own bloodline. If Mathas thinks if there's just a way we could, if he has no heirs, or a shaky kind of heir, then maybe his kingdom will crumble under the pressure. There's no way to really know other than to continue working toward it, and we've got a lot of work to do. So, we have low county control in a few areas. We are looking at a few years of peace ahead of us, I think. The reason for peace is we've just taken a lot of territory under our control, kind of forcefully, because the child chief refused to join us on his own accord. He was a child, so I don't know why he denied us. He doesn't really have rights in the Middle Ages as a child. But then down here, Chieftain Ku Chongelt melded with us. He became our vassal, creating and making us a high chieftain. We also created we created a title as well. If we actually click on our character here, we can see we have a bunch of titles. We are the High Chieftain of Munster, which is what we created, and we also carry all of these other pieces of land. We are now at our land carrying capacity, unless we can bring our stewardship skill up. But for now, I mean, our boy isn't looking like he's going to be a super steward. So we got to be a little wary of, our heir kind of taking too much. Our grandparents, that's right, our wife's father ended up dying of old age at some point, but our wife is loving us too. She may have cheated us at one point, but we'll never know because we're too stupid. Okay. They want us to raid Vestigor, but I feel like if I raid Vestigor, as much as I appreciate your tip there, game, like, what are we looking at here? 15 gold in loot? Like 6 gold, 3 gold. It's not worth pissing this man off any further when he has this many men at his disposal in the moment. All right. Let's let time kind of begin. Oh, we're being raided still? Oh, this dumbass. Yeah, that's right. Didn't we beat him back? This guy, you friend, you sir, make me angry because we were being friends with you. We were befriending you. And now, and you're still our friend and you're still raiding us. This is the problem of the year 900. Everybody's just savage monsters. Unnecessarily so. All right, we got a new perk. Creation costs are less. Here, let's give our, I don't know if this will be retroactive to our children. Yes. Okay, cool. It did retroactively go back to our children and give them more stats, it seems. Except for our small boy, because he's an infant, not a child yet. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at our children here. So Dubgilla, which is just a great name. Rowdy. Hale, she's very... So yeah, she's gonna be kind of our fighter. Increased her martial by 3, even though her martial is only a 2, so that's confusing. Astratana is possessed, right? So, girl, I'm sorry. You're possessed, which scares me. And you have a lot of good skills. Oh, man. How old are you? You're 10? Attraction. Yeah. I don't know, man. You might be dangerous. Selena, meanwhile, is incredible. She's generous. She's a little bossy, but she's ambitious. People like her. Her diplomacy went up a bit. And then Nebetrice, who's ill. Oh my god, girl, don't die. She's our firstborn. I hope she's gonna be all right. Well. How old are you? 12? We should probably find you a spouse at some point. I would like to see if we can arrange her marriage with somebody. Looking outward from his own country, Marcuthus knows that if he's looking for long-term safety, the simple Ireland kings, or the simple Ireland chieftains rather, are not going to be enough. And there has been trade across the world as the years gone on, and he's heard of great countries to the west. And actually, this gives us an opportunity to take a look at what the world is looking like right now as we take a look at our map. Everything's still as fractured and war-torn as ever. But deep down here, there is a prince. Prince Eirik of Bavaria. And we have had many a daughter. And royalty begets royalty. And while King Ludwig doesn't hate us, he doesn't truly know us. And so, Marcuthus makes a decision to begin writing letters and seeing if he can build a form of relationship with King Ludwig III in some fashion. Enough to let him look pleasurably, should I say, I guess, against Mathas's daughter, and consider, perhaps, a union of our families, even if it is under his own family name. I would like to look at getting our daughters properly married off. Our ambition is now starting to show further. Before, we didn't mind about dealing with our low-born friends, but now it's as our country in war gets more and more dangerous and more bodies accumulate, the wider his vision goes. Nebetrice seems to be having a difficult time at our last feast. She slipped underneath one of the tables, and there she hid from people for the entire meal. Shy, or she becomes gluttonous. Well, what does shy do? -2 diplomacy. She's already sick. She's supposed to be... I mean, diplomacy's not that much, not that bad. I'm trying to get her to learn economy stuff, but yeah, we'll go with shy. She keeps shy. Our family's, you know, not doing super great. I'd like to take a look at our house. You can see our dynasty is simply here, renowned through God and my simple family. This is it. I hope we get to see this branch off and become something crazy later on. All right, back to unpausing. You know, in the meanwhile, after such wars, I think Mathas, well, he's not a massively religious man. He truly, Marcuthus does believe in the Christian faith. I mean, he was raised on it, and he's thinking perhaps it's time to go on a journey. Oh, right. That's minimum 50. Let's save a little bit more because I'd like to travel further away. The further away we travel, the better. If we call for a hunt, I'll lose stress. I don't have a ton of stress to kill right now. I think we're good, and we don't need to invite any claimants. Some of my counselors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I am complaining to my wife when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Okay, so people are going to gain tutors. Let's take a look at who our options are and what they need. Finbar, I mean, let's be real. Finbar is in desperate need of a tutor. He's not the smartest man. He's our bishop. He, like somebody said in the comments, I believe, Finbar is probably like finished school, but got sent off to some no-name podunk country to like get experience under his belt. He won't like me very much, but he'll learn, and he get +3 learning. I mean, everybody else is fine. Bishop Finbar, there's not even a thought. Like, why is Marcuthus even thinking about it? Finbar is in desperate need. But at least he's going to get a small little bonus. Thank goodness. If we hit sway the good king. While hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunities portray King Ludwig of Bavaria in a good light have presented themselves. My lord, pray tell, who is the most gallant person you've heard of? King Ludwig, for sure. We spend that, or I can gain prestige. Oh man, do I spend prestige for a higher opinion? No, me. Marcuthus is ambitious. He doesn't even think about it. He's the one. Give me that. Give me that needed, desperately needed prestige, especially early on. This guy is still at war. Currently attacking King Caustenkinade. Is it this guy? No, somebody else. He's not swayed, but we'll make another attempt. That's all right. We are being raided again? Are you raiding me again? No, that's not you. Is it you? It's a child. Where are you, child? What are you doing, child? What are you doing, you dumb oh, no. No. Oh, kid. All right. You know, I don't... All right, we'll do it. Run, child. Sweet smiles and little lies. Just like other children's age, my son and heir, Kanan, sometimes lies and attests his boundaries. You're lying at how old? 3 years old you're lying to me? However, he often avoids suspicion with his sweet demeanor, and people always forgive him when he does get caught. He just gains charming. Honestly, though, that's great. Meanwhile, we need to go to war against a child king. Now, in all reality, this... what? 5-year-old is not making the decisions. It's his court that's making the decisions. So whoever his kind of overseer is the one that's making the decision that going to war, raiding me was the right call. And unfortunately, they're going to learn that that was the wrong call. Oh, baby. The very heartlands of Western Christianity are under siege by infidels. Desperate Christian lords have persuaded His Holiness Pope Marinus to declare his intention of forging a righteous alliance to expel the heathens in the name of St. George. The theological ramifications of this news are already being discussed by several notable members of our clergy who are eager to follow the example of Catholics and begin a new age of religious warfare. It's time. The Crusades have truly begun. Christian faiths now have access to Crusades, which means we may be able to use that against him. We may be able to use the Crusades against him. I kind of want to see what talking to the Pope will get us. The papacy's over here. I don't know if there's much I can do. Oh, he's too far away for me to even interact. Damn. Well, meanwhile, a child chief has to kind of learn his lesson. So we're just going to make this quick. Who's leading? Our commander, Coilboth, is leading. Their numbers far exceed our enemies. They very quickly get run over. Our champion was wounded. Unfortunate. Our champion also... we got 2 wounded champions, which is insane. I was shocked when I caught Selena trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting chieftain... Ku Chongelt. She confessed she had thought she could get away with it, but now knows it was wrong. Well, you should have known it was wrong anyway. You're 13. Honesty would probably be good. Especially if we're trying to teach you to be... Mathas is just an honest guy. Marcuthus. There we go. Let's finish up this fight. We had 3 people injured. One of them was maimed. Can I just say how insane that is, that we had a person maimed? So let's see. Adolf was injured, but he seems like he's healed already. Fergus is... injured. We should probably not allow certain people to be champions. Ones that are really hurt. Okay, this guy can be one now. He's 8. I'll recruit this guy. He's $5. My marshal. He probably shouldn't be leading because he might die. Our steward is not allowed. Our chancellor, I'm not entirely against. No, actually, no. Our chancellor should not be allowed to fight. We're going to be down a couple of fighters here. I guess everybody else is fine. Yeah, he has a 0. He should not be fighting. All right. Let's let this fight finish. Easy. They're going to retreat. I'm not going to chase him down. I'm not going to make an example out of him. I imagine we heard stories of the Child King to the north and his corrupt council. We only do what we have to do. They're coming in to fight again. Ben Moomin has arrived. A righteous lackey. Let's see. No family or relationships to speak of. You're a generous, cynical, and just woman overall. And of our faith. A fortune builder. Honestly? Well, you're welcome to stay. You're also an herbalist and a novice physician? And you're like... Is our physician in need of being replaced? Can we maybe do this? Because you're what? You're a 12? Yeah, we've got a different person that we'd like to make our physician. You're our new physician. Congrats. Honestly, I'm thrilled to have you as our new physician. It's going to do us such good. And we have a new, our friend. Oh, this is the guy who joined us. I love that ever since, can I just say, Chieftain Chongelt, ever since he joined us, he literally took off all his royal garb, his chieftain garb. He was like, I'm done. I'm wearing pajamas. I will be your vassal. I'll do what I need to do. But, you know, we've been friends for a long time. I like this guy a lot. I love that he's been in his pajamas this whole time. He's proven himself highly capable, especially in matters of diplomatic nature. There are some projects I would like to undertake in the Earldom of Desmond, my liege, with your blessing, of course. Let's see. No, you will defer to my diplomatic expertise. I gain 150 prestige, and the Earldom of Desmond gains improvements for 5 years. I can let him do it, where he gains 20 opinion of me, and it also gains improvements. I think I'm just going to say no. I'll do it. I don't need him to like me more. You know what I mean? I more need the prestige for myself. All right. Once again, this fight kind of re-rages as they turn their men around to come fight us. But again, pretty easily we kind of finish them out. We're not even calling any allies into war either. We're literally just doing this. If they come back again, which it looks like they're going to, maybe I'll chase them down next time. But they're just throwing themselves against me. I'll chase them. That's fine. I have no issues. Come here. Goodbye. You made me do this. I don't want to break you down like this, but I'm gonna. Okay, King Ludwig likes us more. Now, I want your son to marry my daughter. The oldest one, if possible. She's not sick anymore. She's shy, patient, and zealous, though. I can't see. Are you gonna... He's actually gonna accept this. Okay. So, children born of this marriage will be under his dynasty. And I'm sure... Are you in war right now? Not really. You're just being raided, which is fine. You don't have a lot of men either, and Bavaria is not great. But we'll have our bloodline out there. If we said matrilineal, he'll say no way. Honestly... Our dear daughter, Nebetrice, has been great for us. And, you know, while her stewardship has been valuable, she's more valuable to me earning an alliance through marriage. Our champion just died. Oh, no, our champion killed somebody else. Damn. Ruthless. An alliance has been formed. The younger alliance formed with King Ludwig III, the younger of Bavaria. He gladly accepts our betrothal, and now Nebetrius will be betrothed to their son, Eric. Fantastic. So we have a nice little alliance with them now. I'm not calling him King Ludwig. Another fight won. All right, we're just going to let them keep running back and forth. Who did we catch? We just caught a prisoner. Captain Hugh of Border Rivers. He's a wrathful, brave, patient man who's an incredible warrior. Listen, dude. I'll let you. I demand your conversion. Oh, can I not recruit you? I can't recruit you. I'm going to leave you in prison for right now. Virtuous suffragan bishop celebrated. Insular's Christianity fervored by 10. Who is this? Suffragan bishop? Is this our bishop? Who is this? Oh, he's the bishop of our vassal. From his court. That's fine. All right. We'll finish this damn fight. We have low county control. Uncooperative guilds for 10 years. It's a pain in the ass, but it's fine. My wife is pregnant again. Praise the Lord, I guess. Okay, done. The war is over. Enforce our demands on you, child. Okay. We have too many pieces of land. However, doing that has created yet another fame bump for us. We have become well known. We are illustrious in our local lands. I'm going to ask my wife in times of great stress to really help me manage these lands. This is another piece of land that I now need to directly control, and it's becoming more and more difficult. I'm having a hard time controlling it because our domain is just getting too big. I kind of took this land because I wanted to. This child raided me and he needed to learn a lesson. Is that a good enough reason? No, but it is what it is. All right. You're currently holding more land in your domain than you can. It's time to create new vassals. You'll want to keep valuable titles in your domain. We recommend that you go into the domains tab in your realm view where you can see how much the title is worth to you. Also consider which titles are your de jure, which is just like they're bind by claim. So let's get rid of this. We just took Ulster. So here's Ulster. And we can grant this land. Let's get rid of this. To somebody valuable. It kind of tries to sort them by relevance. I'm not entirely sure what it takes into account. Seeing that it puts a lowborn who's mauled and 42 years old as a #1 suggestion here. Our marshal could be good, but I don't know. Fergus has been with us for a while. He's a good combat person. He's content, arrogant, but he's honest. None of our children are of age yet. I mean, we could give it to our son. Fergus, for just being a champion, for being with us for as long as you've been, for participating in combat and being alive for as long as you have. How about we land you? Of House Michael, your level of splendor is obscure, but as the house head, I believe they could become my vassal. Becomes your vassal. Yep, and he gains 40 opinion of me. You will be an earl. Congratulations, my friend. You are still a champion. So if you die, I'm taking that land back, or maybe your son will. Yeah, I take it still. You don't have a family or anything. But it also lessens my load and hopefully creates, like I said, this kind of trust between us. So let's expand our army back in his territory. Powerful vassal expects a council position. Honestly, dude, while I appreciate your desperate need or want for a council position, we can't give one to you right now. In time. In time. In fact, you know what? Let's be friends. I'm not going to give you a council position, but I'm down to be your best friend. Now, the plan, I think, for Meath is simply, I mean, I definitely want them both, but I think we'll take the centerpiece and then force him to become a vassal. Ideally. I kind of think that's where I'm going to go with it. Looks like the wars have slowed down. It seems like things have gotten quiet. Yeah, he's not at war any longer. Meath is finally no longer at war. We've got our ally over in Bavaria, which is spooking me a little bit. Now we can take a look elsewhere. West Francia is looking a little freaking rough. But look ahead. Not the current king of Francia. Not the current king, who's in a rough spot, wounded right now. 61, but the primary heir. And then we don't need to worry about. Well, there's no way into the royal family via West Francia right now, it looks like. Oh man. East Francia was around, it's gone now. It looks like it turned to Swabia. Jarl Heistein of Swabia. Oh, the Norse have a heavy footing in here. King Bjorn is doing well. Italy is gone. And then there's the Byzantine Empire, which may be worth aiming for. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at Basilios Macedon. We're too far away. Okay, we can't go that far out. It looks like Bavaria was probably the furthest we could go. The heir of Lothair here. Another one we might want to try to marry into. Our daughter Dubgilla might be the real goal here. And they're actually going to accept, which makes sense. So if we look at this guy in particular, Prince Louis the Younger of Italy, he's next in line after King Charles the Bald of West Francia dies. So he'll fall in line, and then his heir, this person, Lothair Carling King Turin, will be married to Dubgilla. We'll send that proposal. He's also the heir of Loth. Oh my God. Wait a minute. No, he's the liege. My bad. He is the heir. Yeah, see, perfect. So he's the heir of Lotharingia. So if this king ends up dying somehow, which is very, very likely. Oh wow, this kingdom is absolutely borked right now. They are in enormous debt. I imagine they have enormous rebellions. We probably have whispers and words of how much brother against brother and brother against king is happening out in Lotharingia right now. He's an adulterer too and a seducer. People do not like him. We could probably take him out. Mostly because people don't like him. Maybe as part of the deal is trying to take out his brother. Because now they are betrothed. We have some decent alliances across the country. I'm trying to make Chieftain Fergus understand me better, but all it has resulted in is understanding him less and less. Where is his drive and his ambition? It seems as if he would not care if nothing ever changed. We can lose progress or gain 50 stress. I'm just going to say whatever. We'll become his friend in time. He is our vassal. I'm not too worried. Oh my God. The queen has joined in on the murder scheme of her husband. Well, it makes sense. He did cheat on her. And she's a barren woman, and she's stubborn, impatient, and lazy. Oh yeah, she's great to have in on this. Meanwhile, the King of Wessex has a son, an earl at the age of 14. Another daughter, perhaps? A deceitful, cynical daughter, perhaps? Azerton, are you still possessed? A deceitful, pensive. Oh man, we want to get rid of her anyway because she is possessed. And they don't know that she's possessed. That's the other thing too. They'll never know until it's too late. They simply are going to get a cynical, deceitful, pensive woman. My daughter, Astrotana, stays to herself. We don't know what's going on up in her head. And every time we talk to her, she's always like, yeah, well, life is meaningless anyway. And we're all going to die in the end, aren't we, Dad? You know what? You're right, Astrotana. 100% right. I'd like to arrange a marriage with you, dude. You will not accept. You are actually very smart. So it would be good for our line. Mostly, I'm assuming because you don't like me all that much. We can fix that, though. Good friend. Cannot. We will have to befriend one another. He has too many existing alliances already. Interesting. Well, he's the next in line, so he's kind of got our eye right now, while Petty King Alfred rules quietly. Oh, we got a new perk. Close family opinion would love me. I think we'll, yeah, ducal conquest. We'll just make our way down toward diplomat, which seems to be where we were aiming for in the first place. Oh, we had another boy. Oh, we'll call him Marcuthus. That's fair. Be wise, my son. I'm so glad to have another boy. Ooh. The King of Mercia is a young boy. Petty King. He's 7. Get in there young before they realize what's happening. We have 2 daughters. Honestly, will not accept. Insular Christianity is a stray, he believes, and we can't really do much to sway him. Like, I could offer wardship. Oh no, I want to offer guardianship. Do you not have a guardian? He's not willing. Too young. With her coming of age, my tuition of Nebatrice is at an end. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Nebatrice the intricacies of an administration. All efforts have come to naught, however. Few would be impressed by her understanding of the subject, but she has at least developed a sound grasp on the basics of management and the sensible fruilities. So she became thrifty clerk because I'm terrible at teaching her, but that's not terrible. She's now of age. And hey, we're befriending our dear friend here. He would gain prestigious image of me. What are you at? I gain admired feats for 2 years. Let's see. Let's just take the 75. All right, he's finished his increased control. Let's throw him elsewhere. Meanwhile, how is my daughter? She's still betrothed. We gotta wait for him to be coming of age. He's a few years to go still. Oh, West Francia is looks like it's stabilized a bit. Oh, they have money again. A new primary heir, it seems. But he's got no children whatsoever. Soon this man will, this Earl will be of age, and we'll maybe be able to befriend him before he gets married. I kind of hope so. And we've got a whole year to go before we do. I wish I could send him a gift, aka money. Queen Tertiburga tells me that the local celebration in Ormond, the home of King Lorthair. Wait, Ormond is my home? Is struggling with money. If it is held, it would draw a lot of people both high and low into the area. Perfect opportunity for infiltration. 50 gold, they gain. No, I'm not giving you money. I'm not wasting money. No, no, no. As my eyes meet Chiefess Lesafieras for what feels like the 20th time tonight, I know I am not imagining things. Even from the other end of the table, her gaze feels as intense as the midday sun. She wants me and I am terrified. Oh no. Your own wife wants me. She's shy and deceitful, greedy, and we're good friends. I can't sleep with my best friend's wife. I can't. Marcuthus would never do that. No, we're not going to give her a tumble. My heart remains pure. I can't sleep with my friend's wife. I just can't do it. I can't do that. We worked so hard. Hey, we actually gained a little money. All right. In that, then, let's go on a pilgrimage. No, you know what? Fuck it. Save my money. There's better things we can do with it. When's this man going to be murdered? Interpreting my recent friendliness as a sign, Chieftain Fergus has come to me with a concern for one of my prisoners. It would please me greatly if you were to release my acquaintance. Okay. Because we're trying to be friends. Why are you in here? You're a brilliant strategist. Fine. I'm fine. Be free. After learning that he'd be guesting at the manor village of Imlich Lubier, I realized that it would be the perfect occasion to meet with him. By my request, I was seated next to him for the duration of dinner. We both had a great time. I was surprised at how much we had to talk about. By the time I left, it felt as though we had known each other for a lifetime. And now we're friends. Perfect. So now he's not going to be on my council, but he should be completely content with his lot in life. Oh, what's happening over here? You better not be raiding. You're being raided, I think. Somebody's calling me to war. Hi, Chieftain. I'm calling honor our alliance. Join me in the war for Prince Louis's claim to the Kingdom of Italy. So my allies would be Prince Louis and Duke Erleroof, and we're going against you. 900 at 2,000, 2,800. I think they're gonna win. Yeah, I guess so. You're at war with many people, though. All right, I'll say I'm in, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go, but hopefully they'll be fine without me really actually going there. I mean, we could raise our men and swing out. I just don't know if it's worth it. Because France is at war with a couple people right now, so maybe. All right. For a potential chance at war overseas, let's see what we can do here. I hope I don't end up regretting this. Let's just get in there and just try and take the damn thing. All that glitters. My spy master approached me with a wicked grin. My lord, the pouch contains powder most nefarious. 15 gold. He gets not feeling well for 7 years. Is that going to be enough? I'm just gonna wait that out. Not while we're at war. Selena comes of age. They grow up so fast. The longest time I was hoping good tutelage be enough to intricacy diplomacy. Again, did not work, even though I'm a diplomatic man. Hey, 50 gold and less stress from my friend. See, it's why you befriend people. The comfort of a friend. There are a few things I enjoy more than my Ding Chongeld's company. We spent an evening bothering the servantry, needling them about every small mistake and complaining about every detail. Ah, what a great time in the Middle Ages. Who knew that petty acts of torment truly was a way of easing troubled minds? After this break, I was once again ready to take on my duties. All the stress gone. My daughter. Ever since I learned that my wife, High Chiefess Wolflade, has been unfaithful to our union, I look with suspicion upon everyone close to her, every passing courtier, my own children. I do not question the heritage of my daughter, Selena, lightly, but doubt is gnawing at my mind. Selena. Yeah, we knew you were sleeping around on us, girl. But you're honest, so why would you? Am I paranoid? Is that the problem? Not really. Let's find out. In my initial concern about Selena lineage seems to have met misgivings. However, they are not likely to forget anytime soon. Let's see. %63% chance. Sure, let's try. Let's see if we can dig it up. I took King Carlman's son and heir Charles hostage during the war. Yeah, no, they're not. She's my child. That makes sense. Is my wife pissed? A little bit. Does she deserve it? No. Don't hate me, my wife. I'm sorry, I don't trust you. I have trust issues, man. You don't understand what it was like growing up, all right? I don't even know what it was like growing up. It's been a while. Can I give you a gift? 12 gold and you gain 102 opinion of me for 12 bucks? There you go. All right, so we actually took Italy. We'll move over. We have a prisoner in the siege. We have a couple prisoners. We could recruit you. You're not really all that great. Demand your conversion and gain a hook on you, and we can send you free. There's Prince Charles. Do you have no... They just have $0. So I'm just going to hang on to you then, little kid. This is what happens when you mess with Ireland. We send just 1,700 peasants and overrun your country. That's all. That's just how it goes, dude. A meal to die for. All right, this is it. Rubbed a duck with poison. Poison did his job, and the bone got stuck, so he choked as well. Now we have to be a little worried. So his heir is going to marry my daughter, but we're not going to mess with him right now. We want him stably in front and in charge of Lothering for plenty of reasons. His brother had to go, but I think this guy's going to be a better... Nah, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how good of a leader he ends up being. In the meantime, we're just trying to earn our keep here by winning this war for them. I could probably white peace out. No? Well, look. I don't know what more you want from us. We could just keep on doing what we've been doing. We'll move everybody across. Oh, whoa. The playdate between my daughter Dubgilla and the chieftain's son, Lectername, came to an abrupt end as he was rendered lifeless in a horrid accident. Holy shit. I swear, father, it was just a game, Dubgilla assures me as the chieftain demands justice. Oh my god, his kid died. In an accident. He was 8. My girl is 10. You want... I swear, father, it's just... What do you want me to do with my child? I imprison my child? I say no. I say I'll discipline her. Abgilla gains compassionate or sadistic. Oh, man. You will not touch my child. That's just how it's got to be. Oh, we can now force vassalage. Well, I'm kind of like marching to the capital of France right now. I don't know how it's going to work. Asdratana finally comes of age. Let's see. I was naive. She has only developed a basic understanding of fighting, but hey, she's a tough soldier. We gotta marry her off at some point. Can we please just take the capital? I don't know what else I need to be taken here. Back home, we're still pretty clear in terms of troops. We're really just fighting a war abroad here. I guess we'll just keep doing this. Just siege little cities here and there. Hey, all right. Nebetrice is now married to Prince Eric of Bavaria. So Bavaria now... I don't know what if she's married to him. Nebetrice, where you at, girl? You're all the way over here. That's fine. And your father is him? Yeah, you're the heir. So the heir of Bavaria is now married to my daughter, which is fantastic. We love to see it. Okay, back to sieging. Trying to end this war on my own since they won't. Courtier killed in siege? My courtier Mormon was killed by the Jarl? I'm being raided. My chancellor's dead. You want a seat on the council? You've got a seat now, bud. Congrats. All right. Yo, my friend died. I gained 50 stress. How'd he die? Old age. Oh man, my chieftain died. Oh, that's actually real rough. That gave us 50 stress, which means we should probably go on a hunt. Let's get our army back home. We're being raided. We should probably be defending ourselves a little bit better. Let's get our men home. We did what we were supposed to do and then some. Oh God. Get out. No. We're about to walk into our own death here. Blonde Neil's a claim an earldom of Eilic. Well, we just got wiped out. Can I not get out of this fight? Why won't you accept the white piece? Yeah, we're gonna get wiped here. Oh no, we won that fight. I just want to go home. Okay, we won the war led by Duke Ulrich of Provence. Thank God we won. Every faction member got a weak hook on King Louis. King Louis got the Kingdom of Italy, became King Louis's vassal. All these people became his vassal. That's fine. Send me home. Send me home. Our boys are tired and weary. We had another son. We didn't get any cool traits. All right. Here's what we're doing. First, we're disbanding our army. Let our boys rest. Second, our friend died, and he died while we were overseas. This absolutely just wrecks Mathas. He feels he needs a couple things. One, he needs to get his mind off of it, so he goes for a hunt. Bounding through the plains, I got injured. Somebody got injured. Bounding through the plains, I am gaining on the flighty heart I've been chasing for hours. Just to prepare a strike, I hear my Chancellor, Chieftain Controbar, cry out in pain. He is falling and now is clutching his leg. We practice field surgery, which would get us a little bit of learning. We dress some wounds. Or we gain prestige. You know what? Tend to him. We'll tend to our Chancellor, who we just appointed. We can't really risk losing him. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the plains behind as the light fades from the sky. Everything that could go wrong seemed to do so, but there are silver linings still to be found. It's a shame that that's kind of how it went down. But now we're going to go on a pilgrimage. Oh my God. Let's go all the way to Jerusalem. An exceptionally long pilgrimage, but after such wars across the ocean, to see such horrors, our own children and courtiers kind of separating as as they grow up and leave the home, and our best friend for years, a decade plus, dying, we're going real far. In the meantime, we'll also do all this. I pray for my journey. I know that I will travel safely under the protection of God. I'll be gone for a long time, and I can only pray the Lord watches over my realm. So we're going to leave, but before we do, we say, hey, by the way, get some war camps up, dude. We'll start building some war camps as well. I could have sworn that this was supposed to be the path onwards. None of my companions or I have managed to find our way back to the pilgrimage route. Are we even looking at the right stars at night? It feels as if we have been wasting weeks. Get lost for 5 years? No, we'll just pay 50 gold and not get lost. But now I'm really, really, really broke. Out here late at night, I sometimes look to the stars and wonder, can God even see me this far from home? What am I doing all this for? You dedicate pilgrim for 10 years. Lose 20 stress and gain worldly pilgrimage, or theatrical pilgrimage. The characters made sure that everyone knows how pious they are. So, you know, someone who's not really pious but wants people to know they are. Yeah, I think we lose the stress and become a dedicated pilgrim. Let's actually make another men-at-arms, since we have a ton of prestige. Some light horsemen, or maybe some armored footmen. Or bowmen. No other city in the world has a history quite like Jerusalem. In addition to the many other holy sites there, the city contains the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, built over the combined places where Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected. Standing outside of the Temple Mount, with my hand on the western wall, I find myself reflecting on everything that happened on my journey to the city of legend. I have walked my path. We gain 875 piety, and we gain pilgrim as well. We have gained the trait pilgrim. We are faithful. We are known for the dedication to our faith. I wish we could talk to the Pope. He's too far away for us to build a relationship with him. We're still too small. And it's becoming more and more difficult to say whether we're going to actually get to unite our dear countries. Though I am glad we took care of this. My journey has been a long one, but I finally am home. Beautiful. Now, back to working. Oh, you got married, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You did not get married yet, though. You're 12. Will you marry my daughter? Who may or may not be possessed. I don't really know if That's something that matters or not, you know? Not a lot of places we can squeak in a marriage right now. Alba may be where we have to aim. He does not like me. Let's see if we can make him our friend. We'll start a scheme to befriend the King of Alba in the process. Oh, now, look at here. Connacht has finally fallen under a new ruler. It seems his father has died. I'm curious how he went out. Old age at 78. Honestly, fair enough. Now we're dealing with a patient, yet fickle and chaste man. He does not want an alliance. We could attempt to subjugate him. I mean... we can move in and just conquer him. He does not have... here's the thing. He has, like, no men to his name. Meanwhile, neither does this man. We can move in on Chief Concobar's claims. Take Meath that way. But in reality, our best bet, I think, take the whole duchy for ourselves. 250 piety to do it, but we'd finally connect and we'd simply have Meath to worry about. I think this is how we end this particular bloodline here. We'll raise all here. Now we could call in others. And we very well may. I didn't look to see what kind of alliances he has. I'd have to spend so much prestige to pull them in. I'm not going to bother. I know my daughters are of age. Game, please. Oh, he joined. I didn't even ask him to. He was just like, you know what? We'll help out. Abgilla's educated Coilbuth died. That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's just go. Coilbuth is dead. Marshall, that's right. Our vassal, champion, and friend. He's ill right now. Oh, Senatig, it could be you again. You know what? Get in there, buddy. You know that job well enough. You know it well enough. I have faith. Enemy ally joins the war. Oh, that was the ally who jumped in. Not ours. Not our friend. Uh-oh. We'll see what happens. See if we can take this before they come to us. We'll start exchanging letters. Ah, shit. That's bad. What are you at? You're about handsome, reclusive, diplomatic. Realm administration, please. Nope, he's mad about it. All right, we got beaten there. Hang on. After learning that King Causentinin would be guesting at a manor in the castle of Dún Padraig, I realized that it would be the perfect occasion to meet with him. When time came, I was seated right next to him, but I found myself incapable of saying anything. All right, we're in a lot of we're in a huge war. We got to get out. I give him some money. I lose some of this. Our allies share that. Yeah, let's get out of this war. I'm fine with that. Get me out. We're gonna lose some money. Can you let my mans go? Oh, we have the King of Luxembourg's daughter. You have no money? You're poor as hell. Everybody here is poor as hell. I'll just hang on to them. That's going to put us back a tiny bit, but it really won't be that big of an effect. I know we're in debt. We'll get our money back soon. Subgilla lacks a guardian, and she's combat focused. And our son Marcuthus doesn't even have a leader, so we'll actually go ahead and do it ourselves. Join me in the war for a countess claim on the Kingdom of Italy. I'm gonna have to decline on that war. All right. My freaking daughter's in prison, dude. Why are you in prison? Wow, that didn't take long. King Eirik of Bavaria, married to my daughter now, by the way, is she's in prison. Fantastic. So excited to see her in prison. Could you help me out and not have my daughter in prison? Everybody is just broke right now. So many wars everywhere, except for you. Jarl Strigg of Iverson, you are not the worst. You probably won't be my friend, but you're not the worst. You're actually at war with a few others, but not at war with me, which I appreciate. Seems East Francia has re-popped up. I'll see if I can befriend him. He has no wife. So if I can befriend him, maybe he'll want to marry one of my daughters. My hunters captured this live stag, and its grace and majesty remind me of you. Please accept it as a token of our everlasting friendship. High Chieftain, aid the foolish. Let's see. Garden stag for 10 years. More prestige. Less stress. Impromptu venomous feast. Venison feast. Yeah, let's just go with let it roam the gardens. Good things about you, and I'm interested in having a conversation. The petty king. I'm fine with that. We want friends. You are a learned man. Tome collection. And he absolutely loved it. I think what we'll do then, I mean, we need money. But let's take the money deal. Let's see. We lose 3 months, or I gain 46 stress. We gain helpful hand. He likes us more. We lose 24 stress. Oh, King Thomas loses 24 stress. Because he is a stressed out man already. I'm gonna have to say no for now. I can't handle the stress right now. A friend at the dance. We are friends. My man, please. You're one of my best friends. Marry my daughter. You won't do it. What do you mean King Thomas's own marriage? You don't have a marriage. You desire an alliance, +3. I have too many existing alliances, -45. All right, well, who am I allied with? Well, we've got a count that we can at least marry one of our daughters off to. It's a tough call because they're, yeah, another count over here. They're just low ranks, but I think it's time we kind of just get our children married. He's a magnanimous villain. What better person to send over to marry a magnanimous villain than Astratana, my possessed, deceitful, cynical daughter? Oh, you have no idea what you're getting into, Magnus, but you are in luck, my callous, gluttonous, forgiving friend. Enjoy. Meanwhile, I will also send for my other daughter to be married. Not Dubgilla. Selena. We need to find you a spouse as well. You're 21, you're a bit younger. A chief. A chief of an Ireland area. You know what? That's fine. You at least get to stay close to home. And that brings value. Disband our army, please. No wonder we're not making a lot of money every month. Our men are just standing there. Perfect. A marriage proposal has been accepted. I need to educate my boy over here who's kind of just good at everything. So I'm thinking we'll focus him on... We'll maybe make you an intrigue-focused boy. We haven't really, Lethlo. Lethlo Burr is kind of a cool-ass name. Let's get somebody who can educate you well. Adolf might be our best bet. All right, Adolf. Take him. Take my son. Teach him the ways of being sneaky, I guess. Meath has so many goddamn allies. Connacht, not so much, and they're at war right now. I wish I could force him to become a vassal. I was hoping maybe the wife could be murdered off. We jumped back up in prestige. Honestly, though, war should be the last thing on Mercuthus's mind. He's 46 years old. He hasn't achieved a great deal, though he's renowned for how diplomatic he can be and how quickly he can bring peace to a table. But beyond that, he struggled. Uniting Ireland has been a struggle since day one, and those who firmly plant their feet into the ground and refuse to move, no matter how beneficial it would be to all of us in the long run, especially with the ever-pervasive threat of the Norse on our shores. But it isn't over yet. We're still got a lot of work to do before our lives come to an end.